Okay, so we've had some intermittent downloads this morning, since early this morning. Now, my team have had me kind of researching. It's like they always do, researching. But I'm going back over old texts, the Bible, the Gospels, the Gnostic Gospels, other writings from before. And I've no idea why they've been doing that. But obviously, as I'm having me look through all these things and going back into history, reading, watching, absorbing all this information, the thing that gets lost in it all, that I notice, is the real message. The message of love and compassion. When you look at all of the man-made religions, all of them, the message is lost in today's world. I don't know that it was lost in yesterday's world, but it's definitely lost in this world. People fight over faith. I can't get my head around that. People fight over their faith. It shouldn't matter what journey you take to get to heaven. It should only matter that you're a good person on that journey. So whether you're Catholic, Protestant, Jewish, Muslim, whatever religion you may be, whatever faith you may follow, whatever belief you may have, if the belief, the core belief, comes from the same loving one thing, then that's what we're all missing. Love each other. Have compassion. You all belong to the human race. It's one race, the human race. We're not categorized as anything different. Dogs, cats, horses, cows, pigs, human race. We forgot about doing the right thing. Doing the right thing. Not the thing that's right for me. The thing that's right for the whole. Because everything has knock-on effects, doesn't it? Everything has a knock-on effect. Ripple effects that affect other people, other situations. People talk about God's love, the good love of God, God's wrath, the fear of God, even. We were brought up in the Catholic religion in the fear of God, not in the love of God. We were brought up in the fear of it. Don't do this because God will. It's like. And quite a lot of us will be the same. And some faiths, the breakaways, the will focus on word by word. Things get lost in translation. It's our own perception and interpretation of words written, taking them as people do, because we have different opinions and we see things differently. Makes sense, doesn't it? That's how we have so many religions. Because some will say, well, I get all that, but don't get this. I get all that, but I don't get this. I'll tell you what I get and don't get. I get those that practice love for everybody, no matter what. I get those who show compassion to everyone, no matter what. What I don't get is killing, torturing, excluding, and bullying. Because that's not right. If you're a good person, in my eyes and in the eyes of my team, and my team of the heaven, are like the spirits in the heaven. That is what God is. The glory of day. The universal whole. What is the universal whole? It's all of the conscious living energies that's passed from this lifetime, absorbed into the energy of the whole universe. So our individual journey in life and the experiences we have add to that. It's all experience. And we learn, don't we? We learn from past mistakes. So while people are focusing on books that were written centuries ago in a time totally different to what we're living today, in a time where they thought the end of time was very, very near, because of the lives they were living. We're in a different time. Why are we following and looking at texts? A lot of it, yeah, again, it's the stuff they took away. The esoteric stuff, the stuff that's telling you to love your fellow man, that you are God, that you are part of the whole, because they didn't want you to have that power. So the universe itself, the energy within that, it's like conscious energy, conscious thought and memory. Once that's generated, you cannot destroy that. That's what remains when the physical perishes and leaves. Religion itself, man-made. Man-made. Jesus didn't have a religion. Buddha didn't have a religion. They didn't have a religion. They had a faith, they had a knowing, they had an insight, they had a connection. And all they were doing is what we do today, is try and get the word over. You have the power. You have the power in your conscious living mind to make the choices and decisions to live the life you want. So if those decisions involve violence, anger, greed, aggression, all those things, where do you think that's going to get you when your energy's gone, when your physical's gone? Your energy is going to be segregated in some form, some way, shape or form. Because there's consequences, folks, that's what karma is. And if we don't receive the consequences in this lifetime, we'll receive it in the next. What does that mean? You know, as Catholics, they used to talk about heaven and hell. You'll go to hell for this, you'll go to hell for that. Hell is of your own making. What is your idea of hell? What is your idea of heaven? My idea of heaven is just an open world where everyone loves each other. Everyone has a smile on their face and everyone is welcome. That is the heaven I'll be received into. Anyone's welcome. But someone who's very staunch in their religion and who stands and, I don't know, sits and praises something in their mind, that's just because you don't have to do that. We do it all in our own way, our own way. Where are you going to be if you're so regimented, so strict in your religion and in your thoughts and ideas of what it should be? You could be in your own little church, nobody's allowed in because they don't have the same thoughts as you. So you're stuck in your own little heaven. Your own little heaven could end up being your own little hell because there's nobody with you. So think about that. Religion was man-made to control, to have power, to put the fear into people, to create rules and laws to live by. Rules and laws to live by isn't a bad thing. But if we were all shown love and compassion for our fellow man, would we need those rules and laws? Because we'd all be stopping and thinking first. We'd be consciously living in love and compassion and helping each other. Law, be a law unto yourself. It's like rule yourself. Live by your own standards. If those standards are low, then where do you think you're going to go? To your own low standard. Hell, so to speak. Hell's not a place. Heaven's not a place. It's a feeling, because your energy, when your body disappears, it's energy. That's why we can't see. It's energy. But is it tormented energy? Is it lonely energy because nobody else is interfering with it? Is it frozen off energy because it's been evil? Or is it connected energy? Because you can't kill energy, that's scientific. You can only transform it. So think about that one. Rules depend on situations that change. Situations, circumstances change. So rules along the lines of the decades need to be changed to suit the current situations and societal norms. The land, the earth belongs to no one. No man owns this earth or country. There's plenty of land. There's plenty of space. And what are we doing with it? Yes, there should be some form of bordering so we know where people are travelling in through, staying, moving out of. That's kind of a duty of care, more or less. Do you know, if you take a group of kids into a thing now, they take all the names and make sure all the same kids are the ones coming out. If one's lost, oh, where's it gone? It's the same kind of thing as having borders. Not just for control, I think that's the way people take it. Control. But it's also for, the duty of care. What's happened to this person? Where's this person gone? I'm sure if I was lost, I'd run somewhere, you think, oh God, where's this person gone? Come look for me. But to close people off and to hound them when we've no idea what kind of life they've come from, what torment they're living in. And crikey, they come looking for compassion and they get it. What the heck? And I get it. Media's got a lot to play in this situation because we see a lot that is, they'll use immigration, Muslim, identify as like that to stir those haters. That's what it does. And it creates more hate because they're saying all this and saying, oh yes, they're taking over our country and they're taking our jobs. No, they're fucking not. They're taking the jobs or they're getting the jobs you won't do or you're not qualified to do. Just look at our NHS. Look at the beautiful people that work in that NHS from all nations. One day, you or your family could have to rely on these people. Our people. Human race people, Doesn't matter the colour of the skin or the culture or which part of the world come from. We're all in the same world. Same with the police, the fire services, the people on the street that you don't know whether they're cooking for you when you're getting your takeaways, the people who serve you and all. Do you know? But we're always going to have those pockets of people from all cultures, from all countries, and from all faiths who are just angry people. And they use these things, whether it be religion, culture, your colour of your skin, your sexuality, whatever it is, they'll use that just to create chaos. And a lot of it's attention seeking, There's something lacking in these people to create such hate and destruction. And the majority of us just want to love each other. Our feelings. It's coming to that, our feelings and thoughts. Like, why are they behaving like this? What are they feeling? What's going through their minds to be able to think, I'm going to cause havoc today. I'm going to hurt someone today. What kind of mind? Things like that. A hurt mind, I feel. A hurt mind. A hurt heart. That needs an outlet. And sometimes it's just an easy target. What is it? What's the easiest target? And it'll usually be somebody who's vulnerable, weak, in a minority group. So whether that's someone from like an LGBT community, LGBTQ, I'll get all the letters wrong now, community, or a faith or a culture, or they'll pick it. That's those type of people. It's not the whole. And people acting on emotion, not rational thought and truth. It's like they hear information and they're like, what? No, what? Hang on a minute. First off, is that information true? Is it accurate? What's the full story? Nobody thinks rationally anymore. Nobody just sits and they just go into psh. Why? Because they're looking for an excuse to. Literally, the message is love and compassion. If you have, give. If you need, serve. Serve in a way to receive. If you need, don't sit there, feeling needy. Get out and create, serve, volunteer. Do you know you can volunteer and receive meals? You can do lots of things. If you're lost, seek. Educate yourself. We have the internet. You can literally search anything, a skill you're interested in, a talent. There's free education on there. There's groups. There's lots of, find yourself. Best way to do it though. Let's go within and look at all the things. What does this make me feel? How does this make me feel? Do I enjoy doing this? How does that person make me feel? Am I happy? Question and find the answers. But the way the world's going at the moment, we're just destroying everything. We're destroying people's faith, we're destroying people's hope, we're destroying people's dreams. We're having people living in fear. Children, adults, and elderly, and the animals. Them poor dogs on these things, them poor horses. And when you look at all the videos of all those people on the streets acting up, stealing Greggs, Crocs, it's embarrassing. It is embarrassing. In this day and age, you might have gotten away with it in the 70s and early 80s, but in this day and age, there's cameras everywhere. CCTV, shop cameras, door cameras, phone cameras. Everyone's got a camera on their phone. We all carry them. And look at the amount of imagery. Over 400 arrests. And I hope it teaches them all a lesson, because it ain't the way. Smashing up your own things. Who pays for that? We pay for that. The taxpayer of your country pays for that. Well done. Thank you. Not. The love and compassion is lost. Get a whole story, folks, before putting anything writing on social media, before taking anything in the ear on social media. Find out the truth, because you just make yourself look stupid when you behave stupid. And I know you thought, deep down, the majority of people in this world, we just want peace. We want love and harmony. Let's try and get that